As the moon cast eerie shadows across the desolate road, Emily gripped the steering wheel of her car, her knuckles white with tension. The radio's static-filled whispers seemed to mingle with the rustling of leaves, creating an unsettling symphony. She was alone, and the road stretched on endlessly before her, disappearing into the darkness. Miles away from any civilization, Emily's phone lost signal. She had no choice but to continue driving, hoping to find a familiar landmark. The headlights cut through the thick mist, revealing a dilapidated sign that read, Blackwood Forest, 10 miles. The air grew colder, and the forest seemed to beckon her with gnarled trees that reached out like skeletal fingers. As Emily ventured deeper into the forest, the road twisted and turned, making her sense of direction blur. Shadows danced at the periphery of her vision, and strange noises echoed in the distance. The car's engine sputtered, causing Emily's heart to race. She pulled over, checking under the hood, only to find nothing amiss. With trepidation, she continued driving, passing an abandoned cabin with shattered windows. In her rearview mirror, she glimpsed a fleeting figure in the darkness. Panic surged through her veins as she accelerated, but the figure seemed to be gaining on her. Her breath hitched as the figure materialized in her back seat, a spectral silhouette with hollow eyes fixed on her. Emily's heart pounded as she fought to maintain control of the car. She swerved wildly, narrowly avoiding trees, her eyes darting between the road and the entity in her back seat. Its icy fingers brushed against her neck, and she screamed, trying to fend it off. The car's radio suddenly blared a distorted voice, whispering cryptic warnings. As the car careened around a bend, the forest gave way to an ancient graveyard. Tombstones loomed like sentinels, and Emily's car skidded to a stop. She was trapped, surrounded by the dead. Desperation consumed her as she spotted an old chapel nearby. With the entity's presence growing stronger, she dashed towards the chapel's entrance, her heart pounding in her chest. Inside, candles flickered, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Emily's breathing was ragged as she stumbled upon an old journal. Its pages revealed the chilling history of the forest, a place cursed by dark rituals and vengeful spirits. Emily's heart sank as she realized that the entity was one of those spirits, seeking retribution for its torment. As Emily read on, a mournful wail echoed through the chapel. The entity materialized before her, its eyes filled with anguish. It reached out, its touch cold and numbing. But then, she noticed a passage in the journal, a ritual to appease the spirits and break the curse. With trembling hands, Emily followed the instructions, offering a heartfelt apology and vowing to help the spirits find peace. The air grew still, and the entity's features softened. It faded into the ether, leaving a sense of sadness in its wake. The following morning, as the sun's rays pierced the forest canopy, Emily's car started without a hitch. She drove out of the forest, the eerie landscape now bathed in daylight. The curse was broken, and the road ahead seemed clearer than ever before. But Emily knew that the memory of that night would forever haunt her, a reminder of the thin line between the living and the restless spirits of the Blackwood Forest.